guys, it's Wednesday. How you feeling? This is intense, but just think in 6 weeks we're gonna be clean and organized. Today's task is a big one, but as my shirt says, give up on giving up. Do not give up, do not quit now. Today is all about the pantry, and I'm gonna be blunt with you. My pantry is not some Pinterest pantry. I don't have matching baskets, but it's organized and it does what I need it to do. So I'm gonna give you a tour of my pantry, kind of how I've got it set up, how it's organized, and give you some tips and ideas on how to get yours under control. All right, so this is my pantry. Before I open the door, the first thing I want you to think about when you're organizing your pantry is put like things together. That's kind of the theme of my pantry, as you will see. This pantry is about the size of a just regular standard closet. You know, it's as wide as a standard door. It doesn't have its own zip code. It doesn't even have a light. It's very simple but very functional. The goal of your pantry should be that you can really see everything so that before you go to the grocery store, you know what you're out of. This is a place that if it's organized, it will really help you save money and not buy items that you already have, and then also just help you when you're planning your meals to kind of cook from what you already do have. So we're gonna start at the bottom and work our way up. At the bottom here, we have pet food. I have 2 sugar gliders. This is Millie Grace, our sugar glider. That's a whole nother YouTube video. So here's all of their food. Then I have my backup cans of seltzer water. I store some obviously in the refrigerator to stay cold. My dog's food guy, who's right behind me making lots of noise. And then my Aldi bags. These are my reusable shopping bags from Aldi. Okay, on this shelf, it's kind of pretty much all about baking. Over here, I have all of my extracts. So my vanilla extract. This is some vanilla extract that I made myself that's almost gone. I just need to add some more vodka to that. Really fun thing to do, make vanilla extract. Caramel, so all my extracts are in here. This entire bin is devoted to gluten-free baking. So if I wanna make something that's gluten-free, I just pull this entire bin out into my kitchen. And then I can dig through it there. It's got all of my different flours, almond flour, xanthan gum, some mixes that I use that are gluten-free. It's all here in this container. I want to talk a little bit about these things, these containers that you see people using. Not only do they look pretty, which I think is why people use them, but also they protect your food from moths. I did have a moth infestation of my pantry a couple years back, and it is nasty. They lay eggs in your food. I bought some bulk items from, I think Whole Foods is where I got the moths from. And in some of these bulk items, you can actually get moth eggs, and then they hatch and they take up residence in your pantry. So something just to think about, not to get too crazy about, but try to store your boxed items in plastic bags. Although moths can chew through plastic, they're much less likely to get to your stuff if you've got it, also in a plastic bag. All right, so this is a snack basket. These are easy to grab things for my kids. I've got popcorn seeds because we often have that for snack. So this is just a place that my kids can go and grab this basket, and they're allowed to have anything that's in this basket. I've got oats and gluten-free cup flour that I do store, in one of these containers. On my second shelf is obviously where I store canned goods. And you'll notice I have like things grouped together. So all my tomato stuff is together. My beans and vegetables and soups are together. Sauces, peanut butter, chicken stock, all kind of sorted together so that I can see what I've got when I go grocery shopping. You'll notice I buy a lot of this brand. This is the Simply Nature brand. It's Aldi's organic brand. It is incredibly affordable. Highly recommend this brand. Absolutely love it. I use their beans and their diced tomatoes. I've been starting to use some of their soups, and I actually send this in my kids' lunch, and they can heat it up at school because they have microwaves. Okay, the next shelf, again, I'm sorting like stuffs together. So lentils and beans, dried beans are here. Nuts are here, oils, pastas. And I do group my gluten-free and regular pastas all together. And then my top shelf is mostly about baking. So this bin here, I'll show you what's inside of it in just a second, is everything that you would need pretty much to bake with. So let me show you what's inside of it. I would have all of these items out displayed in my pantry so I could see them more easily. But since my pantry is a little on the small side, having this baking bin is really nice because I can store everything that I need to bake in one place. And then when I'm headed out to the store or making my grocery list, I can easily take inventory of what I have and what I don't have. So you'll see I have things like baking powder, baking soda, corn syrup, cornstarch, etc. Everything that you would need to bake with. Okay, and then I have oats, more oats. I have so many oats because I make granola, and my granola calls for 8 cups of oats. So I always have a lot of oats stored in my pantry. I've got another canister down there. And then just basic stocks of flour, whole wheat flour, sugar, brown sugar, and yes, I do use Crisco. There it is in the corner. So all my baking stuff is really up there on the top shelf. That is it. You can get really creative and really fun with a pantry. I mean, people wallpaper them. I've done some crazy things in the past. I painted the insides of them. I have goals, one day to make this look pretty. But for our purposes, I really encourage you just to organize your pantry where you can see what you have easily, so that when you're making that grocery list, you know what you have and what you don't have. Again, just like we talked about with the kitchen sink, make it to where you don't have to move stuff to get to things. Even down here with my snack box, I don't have to move that snack box to get to my flour. I can grab my flour. It's annoying to have to move things out of the way to get to something else. So we've got, a little situation here where that has to be done, but try to avoid that if possible. Thanks so much. Good luck with your pantry organization. If you like what you're seeing here, I really would love for you to subscribe to my channel and also post some comments. I think we can learn a lot from each other. So let me know in the comment section how your organization is doing, and gosh, have a great day. I'll see you on Thursday.